I'm Wafa Belgasem, and welcome to Fundraising with Wafa. This project is all about breaking down opportunities, making it easier for you to understand what's out there and how to access it. Over the year, I have seen how it could be difficult for a creative to navigate the world of funding. Information is scattered, language is complicated, making these opportunities feel like inaccessible. So in each episode, I'll be highlighting an opportunity, explaining its application process, requirement, and providing some advice on how to make the most of it. In this episode, I'll be telling you about the Music Grant Program from the Arab Fund for Art and Culture. The Arab Fund for Art and Culture is a foundation based in Lebanon and operates through the Arab region. They have this Music Grant Program. This program is dedicated to support music productions, collaborations, album recording, music-related podcasts, and festivals. The program has two funding streams, one for individuals, and that could go up to $25,000, and one for collective and institution, and it could go up to $35,000 a year. So who's eligible? The AFAC welcome application from individuals from the Arab countries, which are the 22 members of the Arab League, regardless of their place of residency, citizenship, or ethnic and national identification. The fund also accepts applications from local, regional, and international institutions and organizations whose projects are related to the art and culture from the Arab region. This includes artistic and cultural institutions, art galleries, venues, and both non-profit and for-profit. So what are the eligible costs under this grant program? Since the program is dedicated to support production, research and development phases are eligible. Costs related to equipment, material purchase, space rental, technical staff costs, fees, collaboration fees. However, fees-related costs should never go beyond 30% of the total grant amount. Mobility costs are also not eligible under this program. However, transportation costs, when it's related to the activity directly for implementing the program. So what are the eligible costs under the grant program? Since it's a production support program, costs related to research and development phase are eligible. Also, costs related to equipment, material purchase, space rental, technical staff fees, and collaboration fees are acceptable. However, fees costs related could never go beyond 30% of the total grant amount. Mobility is not eligible under this program. However, transportation costs, when they are related to the implementation of the activity, they are eligible. Retrospectivity is also not acceptable under this program. One last important information we need to know is that if you have benefited over the last 2 years consecutively of a fund from the AFAC, you cannot apply again. For this time, you will have to wait for 2 more years to apply again. So how to apply? Easy. Application, it's on the AFAC website. They have their own application platform. You fill the form before the 13th of June, which is the deadline for application. And here is my last advice before we conclude this session today. Never wait for the last minute to submit your application, especially when the donor have their own online application form. Because usually, last minute, actually everybody is submitting at the same time, and you know that often happen. Uploading issue, platform bugs, pressure, saturation, then you may lose the opportunity simply because you waited last minute. And stay tuned. The next episode, I'll be talking to you about another fund from the AFAC in support of the cinema sector.